right, hello wine-drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and our friends from Palm Bay Imports were in to see us, and these guys have got a great collection, a portfolio of Italian wines, and they've got wines from other places, like we got a California wine to finish off this tasting. We started out with a little sparkling wine from Italy, and you know, the sparkling wine of Italy probably doesn't get enough respect because of this beverage called Prosecco. And Prosecco, a very cheaply made sparkling wine, is the most famous sparkling wine of Italy. And they do make other very high-quality sparkling wines, like this Ferrari Brut from Trentino. This cuvee is 100% Chardonnay, and this wine is aged for 24 months on the lees, and that is longer than what is required by law from Champagne. It was also disgorged in 2014. It's great that they put the disgorgement date on the back label here. We'd love to see that. That way you can tell just how fresh the wine is. And this wine is fresh and fruity. It's got a beautiful bouquet, hints of toasted brioche, pretty floral notes, ginger spice, a lot of tree fruit there, some lemon citrus, fresh and clean on the tongue with a nice creaminess to the palate. A good amount of that mineral pop at the end, too, leaves the tongue salivating for food at $25.50. A very good example of a high-quality sparkler from Italy. All right, the Belguardo Vermentino di Toscana. And this wine has a plastic cork, Francesco Mazzai. Please, I beg of you, when I see a plastic cork, it means that this producer has not paid attention to the research that they've been doing for the last couple of decades with enclosures. The highest level of oxidization is from a plastic cork. The lowest level of oxidization is from a screw cap. Please, put a screw cap on it. I don't even buy a wine with a plastic cork. This wine's still very good. Had a nice nose of pineapple, lemon citrus, a little rosemary, hints of that briny character, a nice amount of fruit in the mid-palate, something you get from Vermentino from the coast as opposed to Vermentino from Sardinia. A nice tongue-tingly citrus zest on the finish. Very good little wine at $15. All right, the Planeta Caricante from Mount Etna. We were the first people to visit this winery once it opened. On our Silver Seas cruise from Rome to Venice, we stopped in Mount Etna, and Antonio Planeta gave us a great tour and lunch and tasting. And this 100% Caricante, I guess, is a new line for them. This is one of the most unique white grapes in the south here. A very aromatic bouquet, white flowers, almonds, ripe melon, and honey on the nose. Nice body and texture on the tongue. Kind of a sweet tart fruit, a nice rich creamy texture. Note of bitterness through that mineral-driven finish. Very good, even better on the second day. All right, the Nerello Mascalese, also from Mount Etna. And this wine has a really light red berry fruit, even light in color. Looks almost like Pinot, but has a very distinct earthiness, almost a crushed rock note to it. Fine herbs, dried flowers notes, rhubarb, very light and refreshing red on the palate. A nice hand of acidity, fine tannins, bright fruit, a short but pleasant finish. Even better on the second day, though. An excellent example of Nerello Mascalese at $24.75. And then the Au Contraire Pinot, and this is the old winemaker for Flowers, Tom Heitz. They've employed him to work on all their California projects as a consultant, and it's a blend of different vineyard sites from Fort Ross to Sebastopol. And this one's got a lot of nice ripe red berry fruits and brown spice and pretty floral notes. A nice entry-level Pinot from the Sonoma coast here, very good at $26.25. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Palm Bay. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.